Hello! I've left everything I needed on the floor. One sec. Hello everyone, welcome back to a long-awaited crochet video. I'm so excited to share this new project with you. I've been working on it for a little while. I don't know if you remember, but last year the butterfly halter top was the big crochet craze of the summer. Everyone and their mum wanted to make one. I attempted to make one, but it wasn't very good, so we're just gonna ignore that. However, I was on a mission to make my equivalent of what I believe is gonna be the new it piece this summer because it is just gorgeous. It's pretty much a running joke on my channel now that I'm obsessed with the star motif. Like, if it has a star on it, it is mine. It is going in my Depop cart. It is going in my thrift basket. I don't know, there's just something about the star motif that just speaks to me. Like, I made my mohair jumper a star jumper, and if you haven't watched that video yet, go watch it after this one. What are you doing? Anyway, here is what we'll be making today. There's the star halter neck. I'm modeling it on the screen right now. I'm doing such an amazing job. Wow, look at me go. God damn. But I spent a while designing and coming up with the pattern for this piece. I have a prototype that is ridiculously tiny. I don't know who this would cover up. I don't know what I was thinking with this sizing. It's like you probably need two. As always, I'll be using Ribbler to distribute this pattern. This pattern wouldn't have been possible without Ribbler's Rebuild software, which basically just allows you to build and create your patterns. It offers so many different features, from being able to add photo and video to automatic abbreviations and even showing you how to do the stitches within the pattern. Isn't that so cool? So if you have the means to and you'd like to crochet along with me, my pattern will be linked for purchase in the description below. Again, I'm trying to keep it as affordable as possible for you all. The support means the absolute world to me, and I love sharing my creations with you guys. Not to be sappy, but if it wasn't for you lot, I wouldn't be pursuing what I'm pursuing at uni. So it really means the world to me. Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's get into crocheting because that's all you really care about. Now, as we know, I love to source my yarns secondhand. I have an ever-growing collection of secondhand mohair yarn, which is just sitting like a giant looming pile of mohair over there in my room. However, for the start today, I'm going to be using some baby velvet yarn. I think that's what it's called. I literally just got this in bulk off eBay. There were like 5 balls of it. Really, any double knitting yarn is going to work. Cotton yarn would work. And we're going to need a 3mm hook for this. If you are more blessed in the breast department than I am, I'd recommend using Aran yarn and probably a 4.5mm hook. So you still follow along with the same pattern, but you'll just get a slightly larger result, so we don't have any wardrobe malfunctions, because that wouldn't be good, would it? So let's get our yarn. We're gonna make slip knot and we're gonna crochet. We're gonna make a magic circle, basically. That is what we're doing right now. Oh shoot, I did that. Why have I picked the most difficult yarn to do this with as part of my demonstration? I guess I'm just gonna have to suffer for the results. Then we're gonna chain 4 and double crochet into the center. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. No, this is so hard to work with. Why did I pick this? And then chain 1, 1, 2, 3. It's just 5 times. Ugh. At least I'm not wearing all my rings this time, because crocheting with rings on is an absolute nightmare. Although, have you seen those little rings that are like meant to hold your yarn and it like controls the tension? Or is that just a fever dream I had? But like, no, I swear that's a thing. Like, I've seen it on TikTok. Like, there's a ring that you can wear that helps control the tension in your yarn. Ooh, shoot. No. Oh. And we did it, finally. I know I was raving about how this is going to be like a big summer crochet project, but like, crocheting in the summer, the squeaky yarn, the like lint and bits of fiber on your hands, the sweatiness, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you know exactly how annoying it is. I still do it. Sadly, I can't guarantee this pattern comes without squeaky hooks, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. 4, chain 4 again. We're gonna double crochet into this little hole here. Then we're gonna double crochet in each of the 2 last stitches. I'm just saying this out loud to myself. Then we've made these little holes with our chains, right? We're gonna put our hook in the hole. So we're not gonna go through the stitch. We're gonna put the hook in the hole, hook the yarn round, and we're just going to double crochet again. So what was once 2 stitches has now turned into 4 stitches. We'll keep building up from there. So we're going to chain 1 and then put another double crochet into this hole. So it's like a granny square. Each corner we're going to double crochet 1, chain 1, double crochet again to make that little corner, but we're doing 5 points instead of 4 because it's a star. We're gonna have to keep count of your stitches for this project because it's really easy to miss and lose track. Oh no, I've lost the yarn. Uh-oh. We've got this all good. We're bringing it back. Oh hell yeah, look at me go. With this yarn, I cannot see the stitches at all, so I'm just putting my hook in wherever it fits at this point. It's not really pentagoning yet. If you pull out the corners, you can like start to see where it will be pentagoning, but right now it's not gonna be, it's still gonna look like a circle, even though we should have 5 points. This is my new jelly cat though. His name's Tabasco. He's a dragon. And yes, I am still seeking most of my emotional comfort from jelly cats and other stuffed animals. I don't see anything wrong with that. As you can see, it's starting to take the shape of a pentagon. It's kind of looking like an odd circle. My camera cut out, so it's the next day. But I'm wearing the same outfit for continuity purposes, and so the video doesn't look too weird. I'll put you there. And I also have my coffee with me because it is the morning. This is where we're up to so far. We should be double crocheting 6 stitches per side of the pentagon now. It should be going up in 2s. So we started off with 2, then 4, then 6. Then 8, then 10. As you can tell, it's becoming a pentagon now, but it is taking a while to form shape. 6 counting stitches is the most tedious thing on the planet, and I lose track really easily. Wow, look at this gorgeous pentagon. I'm getting better at working with this yarn. I think the tension just needs to be like slightly looser. This summer I'm like really wanting to make all of my fun little statement pieces because I'm going on holiday to Italy soon, which is very exciting. I would like to have some really fun just one-off items of clothing that I can wear in a hot country and like not be embarrassed because there's absolutely no chance I'm gonna bump into anyone I know. I did get one of those little circle knitting machines and I have been experimenting with it a little bit. I've only got a month until I go, so I better get working. But I am one of those people that work best under pressure. I've always left things until the last minute. No, but I used to be so good. I used to be like one of those kids that would always submit their homework on time. Gifted kid burnout. Who can relate? And then we got mentally ill. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. And then we joined the round in a slip stitch. We are making progress. We're literally not even close to actually making a top. I'm still going. I've still got motivation, still got caffeine flowing through my veins. I'm just gonna crochet and watch crap TV. Our pentagon is coming along. If any of you are interested in making your own crochet patterns or learning how to freehand, as we know, I freehand pretty much all of my projects initially, and then I just write it down later and figure out how I've done it. When you're creating your new project, it's really important just to know how to make the basic shapes, because if you think about a star, it really is just a pentagon with 5 triangles. That is how we make the star. So what was once a really complicated looking shape is actually kind of easy. I think we're a couple rows off it being the right size. You can always add on another row if you need more coverage. As I said, the pattern is really adaptable. I have just increased on this round, so instead of it being 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, we now have 13 stitches. Oh, that's unlucky, isn't it? I lied. It's not 13 stitches, it's 15. I can't count apparently. For this 9th row where we have 15 stitches, we're going to increase again because we don't want it to go all bobbly, because that wouldn't be good. As I said, we want it to lay flat. We're going to double crochet 4 stitches, increase on the 5th stitch, increase on the 10th stitch, and then double crochet 5, so we increase by 2 stitches. And then we will be done with our pentagon. But again, if you need a little bit more coverage, just do another round. You don't need to increase, but then that will just be doing what we were doing before. As I said, it's all in the pattern that's linked below. You should be good. Okay, so now we're done with the main pentagon. I know this doesn't look like much yet, but trust me on this. So we're going to be working on the individual points of the star, and we're going to do them one at a time. I just slip stitched into our little corner gaps that we have, and I have chained 3, and I'm going to be doing another double crochet into the gap here, and then we are going to double crochet along this whole section here, and then put 2 more double crochets in this corner just to finish it off, and that should leave us with 23 stitches once we finished all of that. So, and we're done. Now we're gonna need to start the dramatic decreases. Every single time we start a new row, we're gonna chain 3 and turn our work. Oh shoot. Ah, do you see that? It just fell through. No! That was embarrassing. But we're making steady progress. That's all good. Right, next row, chain 3. Then double crochet 6, double crochet 2 together, and then flip it. This yarn is doing my head in. It's so stiff. I cannot. It's actually stuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, what do I do? It's because my hands were getting sweaty. Oh, my heart then. Now we're just gonna double crochet a whole row. We're not gonna do any increases or decreases. We're just doing a whole row. So it's pretty easy. Okay, now we're done with that. We're gonna move on to the next row. We're trying to decrease by 2 to 3 stitches each row. I'm sick of working with this yarn now, not gonna lie. It's getting squeaky, it's getting squeaky. Although look, we are nearly done with point 1 of 5. I just want to get this done because it is doing my absolute head in. I'll come to you when it's done. I finished that point of the star and then I chained 50 to create the little halter top ties that we're gonna need because it's obviously got to stay on somehow. Yeah, so here is part 1. Now I have to do this 4 more times until we have an appropriate piece of clothing, because right now it's not exactly appropriate, and I'm gonna fast pace this because I'm literally just repeating the same thing 4 times. Can't wait, so excited. Okay, let's go. As you can tell by the dramatic shift in lighting, it took me a while, but we've done the main star bit. I'm just gonna do a double chain for the halter net bit. I'm doing the first chain now. Look at this. This is some absolute speed I've got going. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up. I'm gonna make these ones not as long as the other ones just because it's not going around my back, it's going around my neck, which is smaller than my back, funnily enough, because that's how anatomy works. You can hear how squeaky my crochet is getting. Oh my gosh, the summer crochet. Because this is our top bit, I'm gonna make another one because it's got to be tied on. I'm just gonna attach the yarn by pulling it through and then working with the 2 pieces together for a little bit. There we go, they match up. And the main part of the star is done. As you can see, we're well covered in all areas. Now you can just leave your star like this, it's completely up to you, but I like to finish the edge with a single crochet going all the way around the star. You can't really see it on the black one I made, but the edge here is just finished. I think it makes it look a lot cleaner and it makes your work just look a lot more professional. So I'm just going to attach the yarn to just a random point on the star, it really doesn't matter where, and start working a single crochet around the hole. This shouldn't take too long. Just put your hook where it fits, really. There's not really a method to this, and you can see we're getting this nice finished edge here. So I'm just gonna fast track that and then we'll be done. Okay, are you excited to see the finished piece? Because I'm so excited to show you. What do we think? Are we in love? Do we love? Are we in love? Because I am definitely living out my like cyber Y2K fantasies in this top. Although having said that, I do definitely prefer the black one just because I think it fits with my style a bit more. I love this too and it's so soft. You can also tie it up at the back to kind of give like a cutout moment, but I just like leaving it to dangle and like let it do its own thing, you know what I mean? I literally cannot wait for you guys to show me your finished star halter neck tops. So don't forget to follow me and tag me on Instagram if you post any photos, because I want to see how hot you are all gonna look wearing this, because oh my god. So if you'd like to make this top, the pattern is available to purchase down below. Thank you again to Ribbler and their Rebuild software for helping me bring this pattern to life, because Lord knows I need the help in explaining things. I literally cannot wait to see you guys wearing these this summer. I am so excited. And comment a little star emoji if you've gotten to the end, because mwah. You know, let me know if you made it this far. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. YouTube things. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!